Hi guys. Today we're doing Matt and More. If you want to use a band, and we'll need also a ball. And if you need a cushion for later on to sit on or something, then just make sure you have it close by. Before we start, I'm just going to let you know there's renovation happening around the room. So if you hear banging or anything, that's the renovation. So let's get started. So let's grab our band right away and let's put it right in front of us. Good. And then from here, let's find our feet, just making sure that we are evenly distributed on our feet. So not too much on the inside, not too much on the outside, not too much forward, not too much back, just right in the middle. And if you feel like doing some like circles a little bit, just to kind of find that happy medium, that happy middle, then you go ahead and you do that. So we're just going to start by doing some tiny little bends, just to kind of line up our knees, see how that works. And every time we come up, can we engage the pelvic floor and lengthen? Bend the knees and come on up, lengthen. Trying to keep our spine in a nice neutral position. Let's do that 2 more times. Last one. Beautiful. Shake the legs if you need to. And then we're going to go up on the toes and back down. Up on the toes and back down. I'm going to make sure that you can feel all 5 toes on the ground. Let's do that 2 more times. So let's add some arms. So let's inhale up, exhale down. And again, now if you want to breathe any different, that's okay. So if you want to exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down, that's okay. Just go at your own pace, kind of moving the arms and getting the shoulders kind of warmed up. So if you want to kind of make the circles a little bit smaller, let's do that 1 more time in that direction. And let's switch direction. Let's go up and down. Belly is in. Nice tight legs. Ribs are staying down, especially when the arms are coming up. So when the arms are up, we don't want to be arching. So we want to stay nice and tall. Good, let's do that 1 more time. And release, beautiful. So let's take 1 foot off the floor. If you need to hold on to something, you go up, you go ahead. And we're gonna circle the foot. And then circle the other way. Good. Let's put our toes down, just the top of the big toe. Let's circle around that big toe and circle the other way. Good. And then release. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Just circle the foot. Nice big circles, taking the time to feel what's happening in the ankle. And then circle the other way. Good. And release. Beautiful. I forgot to toes. That's it. And circle in the other direction. Nice. And release. Beautiful. Let's take a nice long deep breath. And on the exhale, drop the chin and rolling it down. Feel free to flatten the back. And at the bottom, let's pull ourselves back up, thinking about moving from the hips. So coming down, chin first, rolling down. And on the way back up, tailbone first, lower back, and all the way up. And 1 more time, rolling down. Let's grab our band while we are down. Good. And and come on up. Beautiful. So we're going to put a little bit of tension. Mine is double so that I can kind of put some tension without letting my arms move open too much. So just a little bit of tension. So we're going to inhale the arms up and exhale, bring the arms down and then rolling down. Maybe a flat back. Keep that tension on the bend. And tailbone first, coming up. Keep the tension and lift. And again, lowering the arm and rolling down. And tailbone first, rolling up. And coming up. That's it. Let's do that one more time. And we're going to add on to this. Roll the arms. Roll down. And then from here, let's tuck the tailbone under, a little bit flatten the back. Nice flat back. Rounding forward and rolling up. Keep the tension. Bring the arms up. Bring the arms back down. Keeping the tension. Rolling down. Keep the tension. Keep the tension. Good. And from here, flatten the back. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And forward. Roll yourself up. Let's add on to this. Let's bring the arms up. Bring the arms down. Rolling down. And at the bottom, bend the knees a little bit. Flatten the back. Keep that tension. Bring the arms up. Pull the arms down. And now we're just going to hinge back up. Inhaling up. Exhaling. Let's roll down. Keep the tension in the band. And bending the knees. Flattening the back. Bring the arms up. And down. Flat back up. Let's change this a little bit. Inhaling up. Exhaling, arms down, rolling down, keeping that tension on a bend. Bend the knees, flatten the back. Now you can stay right here and then press up. And again, rolling down, rolling down. Bending the knees, flattening the back, arms are up, and press up. One more time, we're going to add on to this. Rolling down. Good. Bending the knees. Flattening the back. Bring the arms up. And hinge up. At the top, press the right foot down and reach over. And circle the arms down. And roll down. Bend the knees, flatten the back, bring the arms up, and come up. Weight on the left foot, reach over, and circle the arms down, and roll down, flat back, bring the arms up, and hinge up. Let's separate the band. Good. So now we are half so that we can open the arms. So from here, we're going to inhale, lift up on the heels, and heels down, hinge to the side or side flex, bring the arm up, back up, circle down, and roll down. Keep some tension on the band. Flat back, lift up, up on the toes, bring heel down, side flex, and arm down, arm up, and circle. And again, we're going to add on to this, roll down, flat back, arms up, and come on up, up on the toes. Bring it down as we side flex. And now we're going to let the hip go. Belly is in. Arm down. Arm up. come up, leg out, leg back, and roll down. Flat back, keep the tension in the band. Arm up, hinge up and lift to the side. Bring the heel down, let the hip go. Down, up, come on up, and lift. Down, and again, let's hinge down this time. Keep hinging, arms up, and up, go up. Side bend, now the weight is all on the right foot, arm down, arm up, come up, leg out, one more time, bring it down, let's flat, back down, arms up, flat back up, lift on the toes, shift the weight onto the left foot, heel down, side bend, and bring the arm down, up, and come on up, and release the arm, shaking the arms a little bit. Good, so we're gonna go back to a folded band, and let's bring the arm to the front. So bring the arms up, little side bend, circle, reach away, circle, and back, other side. Let's not lift the ribs, good, and back, and side. So using the belly, pulling the shoulders forward, and back, and again, side, reach, other side, keeping tension in the band the entire time, reaching, using the belly, pulling down on the ribs, one last time, side, reach, back, and up, beautiful, separate the band. Good, and then from here, standing nice and tall, anchoring the feet, bend is against the thighs, and we're going to press back and release. So we're going to try to avoid lifting the chest, keeping the chest in the same position, pull the arms back and release, shoulders down, pulling the arms back, and again, that's it, 2 more. Trying to keep the arms going straight back, not out, so straight back. So let's hold it here, leaning forward a little bit. Let's take one leg up and release, pull back, arm and leg, and release. Pull back, arm and leg, and release. Pull back, arm and leg. We're going to add a little bit of pulse to this. So pull the arm back, leg, woo, keep your balance. And then we're going to lift, pull back and lift the leg, pull back and lift the leg. Belly is in, ribs are down. Good, 2 more. 2, good, and release. Let's do the same thing on the other side, slightly leaning forward. Take the leg back, pull the arm back, and then lift arm and leg. Lift arm and leg. Let's take a deep breath and keep the ribs down. Trying to maintain nice balance. Try not to hike the hip. Good. Let's go for 2 more. Good, and release. Nice. So for the next one, we're gonna hold the band like it's a mug. And then from here, let's bend the knees a little bit. So you can go nice and low, or you can stay a little bit higher. And we're gonna pull the arm back. And then we're gonna bend the elbow, extend the arm. So nice tricep extension, press back. Good, so the palms are facing in. Good. Let's go for 4 more. Belly's in, ribs are down. 2, 1, and release. Shake the arms a little bit. So we're gonna go back to do the same thing, but this time I'm gonna keep the palms facing the back of the room. So a little bend in the knees, maybe leaning forward a little bit. Pull the arms as far back, bend the elbows and extend. So here, use your bend to change the resistance as you need to. Good. That's it. I lost my count, so let's do 2 more. Good. And release. Beautiful. Okay, let's put the band down. And we're going to do a standing double leg stretch. So how we're going to do this is we're going to bend the knee. We're going to go as far down as we can. Maybe we have a flat back. Maybe we're rounding. And then from here, we're going to reach out, circle down, reach up, circle down, reach up, circle down, reach up. On the next one, I'm going to take one knee up with us and down, reach up, one knee up, woo, and down. Now we only go as far down as we feel comfortable. That's it. Good. That's it. Ooh. That's it. Good. That's it. So we're going to change this to a little bit of a crisscross. So the arms are going to go in the other direction. So we're going to keep the arms right, which is not really this different direction. Bend and then reach both hands to one side. Reaching up and down the other side. Back up and down and up and again. So one more time on each side. Good. Last one. And release. Beautiful. So this is taking us to a little bit of a balance exercise. So we're going to take one leg back. Nice, strong core. Ribs are down. Engage the belly. Engage the legs. Keep those hips square. And then bend at the hips. And then come back down. Let's do that 2 more times. Strong core. And that. Now it's okay to have to hold on to something. And hold. And back. Let's go to the other side. Good. Nice and tall. Ribs are down. Hips are square. And then reach. And back. So making sure that my hips are not, or my ribs are not flaring. Ooh. And back up. One more time. And lift. And back. Ooh, lost my balance on that one. Okay, so now I'm going to add. So from here, lean forward. Good. And bend the knee. Reach to the outside of the foot. And then come back up and release. Good. And lift. Fold. Reach towards the outside of the foot. And come back up. And again. Reach. Hips are square. Shoulders are square. And you're going to rotate here a little bit. Hips are staying square. And back up. And again. Hinge back. And reach. Rotating the upper body. That's it. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Reach. Woo. back, and release. Beautiful. Shake the legs. Bring yourself to the end of your mat. Nice. So let's take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bend the knees, hinge forward, hands down to the floor. Walk your hands out so that you are into a table position. Let's inhale, reaching nice and long, and back, and again. Good. Let's do that one more time on each side. Good. Last one. Good. Let's change this a little bit. Keeping nice and strong. Only rotate the hips, not the shoulders. Back to center and down. Let's lift, rotate just the hips. And back. Keep that leg lifted. And back. And lift. Rotate the hips, not the shoulders. And back. And down. One more time. Reach. Rotate hip. And back. And release. Let's take a quick break. Let's shake the hands a little bit. Beautiful. Okay, so same thing, except a little bit different. So from here, let's start by pulling one leg back. Let's keep that leg nice and high. And then we're going to slide back, trying to go as far back without dropping the legs. Keep the glutes engaged. And then come forward and back. And again, reach the leg nice and long. Reach back, reach back, reach back. Don't drop the leg. Don't arch the lower back. Come back. So don't forget to put pressure on that opposite hand or that other hand. Good. Now let's add the arm if you feel ready for that. Belly stays in. Keep lifting the leg back, forward, and down. One more time. Reach. Sit back. Don't drop anything. Stay square. Come back and release. Beautiful. From here, let's grab our band. Okay. So kneeling. If you need a cushion, if you need to double up your mat, that's okay. You can do that. So from here, we're going to kneel, put our knee on one side or one end of the bed. And we're going to hold the other end with our hand. We're going to take our fist and we're going to reach out. And then from here, let's take the other leg up. And then we're just going to side flex. And then back. Pull the arm in. Push. And side flex. And back. Pull the arm in. Push. And side bend. And back. And release. Side bend. And lift. And back. One more time. And press. Over, back, and down. So we're going to reach now. Lean into the bend. And then come back. And over, back. And reach, reach, and back. That's it. Good. Reach, and back. Good, one more time. Belly is in. Reach, 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 and back, and release. Beautiful. Let's put the weight down. And since we are here, let's put our hand down, take the leg up, and then swing the leg forward and back. Stay nice and tall. Good. Engaging the lower or the bottom waistline. Keep the leg from falling. Let's do that 2 more times. Good. And release. Nice. Let's go to the other side. So, one hand under the knee. And holding on. And fist into the band. And the leg out. Beautiful. Reach. Over. Back and in. Reach. Over. Using belly, using the side body to pull ourselves over. And then back to center. In, and push. And side. And back, and in. And push. And side, using our obliques. Let's do that one more time. Good. And staying here. Reach, reach, reach. And back. That's it. Reach, reach, reach. And back. So using the tension in the band for a little bit of support. Good. That's it. Keeping the core engaged. That's it. One last time. Good. That's it. And let's put the hand down. And then from here, swing the leg. Try to keep it nice and level. Engaging glutes. Engaging belly. Engaging side body. That's it. Let's do 2 more. Good. And release. Beautiful. Let's put the band away. Let's grab the ball. So let's have a seat. I'm going to put the band, the ball between our knees. And I'm from here, sitting nice and tall. Option number 1, holding on to the leg and then rolling down until you can't roll down anymore. And then rolling up, stacking the spine. Or you can keep the spine straight, hinge back, come back up. All the time, squeezing the ball. Reaching back and up. Feel free to round down and round back up. 2 more. Round down or hinge back. Come on. Up and again. Good. Let's make our way a little bit lower. Feel free to stay at the same height if you want. So from here, rolling down. Good. And then from here, inhale, exhale, rolling up. Or you can hinge back as far as you feel comfortable. And then come back up. Your choice. Hinge back. And back up. That's it, one more time. Hinge back, squeeze the ball or round down. Good. Let's go all the way down. And squeeze it all the way down. Beautiful. Let's do some bridge. So squeezing the ball between the knees. From here, press up. And back down. Let's open the chest. Let's keep our weight going no further up than the shoulder blades. Good. Squeeze the ball and press the feet down. Squeeze and press. So now we're going to stay in a nice neutral position. Squeeze the ball and lift and back down. Squeeze and lift and back down. Two more. Squeeze and lift and back down. One more time. Squeeze and lift and back down. Beautiful. So we're going to take the ball now, or the cushion, or whichever, or nothing if you don't have that. Press the feet down. Let's take the pressure off the ball. Notice the sensation. And then lift one leg. And then release. Lift the other leg. Don't change the pressure on the ball. No need to lift the leg very high. As long as we're taking the weight off the foot, that's all that we need. Good. One more. Good. Release the weight. Pull the knees into the chest. So you can stay on the floor if you don't have a ball. If you have a ball, stay here. Engage your core. Nice neutral spine. And take the legs up if you feel comfortable with that. If not, the knees can be bent. And then from here, take the hands, just the hands, off the floor. Once you find your balance, take the entire arms off the floor. Good. And then from here, you could also lift the head. And let's lower one leg. Bring it back up. And the other leg. Move slow. Find your balance. Now, if you need to bring your elbows back, or if you need to put your hands behind your head, you go ahead. Good. Keep the spine nice and long. Good. One more. Good. And release. Pulling the knees into the chest. Good. Let's take the ball out of there. Let's grab the band. And we're going to put it, around the front of the knees. Feet are flat. In a slight turn out. Nice tight bend. I'm going to cross it in front of my legs, but you don't have to. And then from here, keep pressing out on the band and then lift. So the pulling out on the band is going to come more from the upper leg than it is from the knees. So really trying to engage the glutes, create a little bit of an external rotation in the thighs, pressing the feet down. Go one more time. Don't lose that tension in the band, holding it there. Open a little bit more and release. Open a little bit more and release. Don't lose the height of your hip. Don't lose your ribs. Belly is in. Don't lose your glutes. Let's go for two more. Notice if your weight is even. Back to center and release. Beautiful. So from here, lengthen the legs. Find that nice neutral position. You can bend the knees a little bit. And then from here, lift the hips. As long as you can slide a piece of paper or a piece of cardboard under your hips, that's all you need. That's it. Let's do that two more times. Push both heels down. Last one, stay into that neutral position and release. Beautiful. Let's do some roll up. If you need the band or you need something, maybe a towel under your lower back, you go ahead. And then from here, inhale, exhale, roll up. That's it. And roll down. And roll up. That's it. And roll down. Give your legs a little bit of a squeeze. On the way up, flexing the feet, really engaging the legs. You can bring the arms above the head. And if rolling up is just not working, feel free to go up any way you want, but really focus on a slow rolling down. Last one, let's make our way up into a seated position. Good. Nice. I'm going to move forward a little bit. Let's go back down onto our back. Good. So from here, let's find an imprint. So lower back comes to the floor, but it's happening from the core. Ribs are down. Hands behind the head if you wish. And then from here, ribs down, lift the head. And back. Now, if you need a little bit of support for your neck, you can grab the band, and I'm going to fold it in 4 to have a little bit more resistance. And I'm just going to put it right under my occipital ridge. And then from here, I can inhale. On the exhale, my head is supported the entire time. I'm in an imprint here, and then come back down. And again, and lift. Good. And then from here, take one foot up, bring it down, other foot up, bring it down without losing that imprint. One more time. And lift. Don't lose the imprint. Lift. And lift. And down. And now we're going to change the legs. So roll up, ribs are down, weights up the bottom of the shoulder blades. And then from here, we're just going to lift the feet and back down. So I'm lifting the legs or the feet only an inch or so, or about 3 or 4 centimeters. Good. And again. Good. Now can I lift the head and the feet at the same time? Good. And again. That's it. 2 more. Stay in that imprint. Last one. Oops. Good. And release. Pull the knees into the chest. Okay. So I'm going to put the hands back behind my head. Just feel free to use the band, but also let's go into crisscross. So let's extend one leg and cross towards the knee, and then back. Other side. So you may decide you want to be in a neutral, then go in a neutral. You may want to be in an imprint, then go into an imprint. Good. So we're going to change this a little bit. Good. Okay, let's take a quick breath here so that I can explain. So from here, we're going to come up. We're going to rotate to one side, and we're going to extend that leg. And then back to center. Rotate to the other side. Extend that same leg. And then back. And to the side. Lengthen that leg. And back. Center. Rotate. Extend that leg. Let's add on to this. Back to center. Rotate. Extend the leg. Lower the leg. shift your weight so that you land onto your side. So you can keep the hands behind the head, or you can just take a little bit of a rest. And from here, we're going to take the top leg up, and I'm going to lower, lift, lower, making sure that the bottom waistband stays off the mat, reaching the foot. Good. Let's go for 2 more. Nice. And put both feet together. Lift both legs and release. Lift both legs and release. Lift both legs, release. Legs and release. Beautiful. Lift. Bend the knees. Pull them towards the chest. And roll to your side. Good. I'm just going to switch side. Good. Same thing. So from here, rotate to one side. Extend that leg. Back to center. Rotate. Extend that same side leg. And back. Good. That's it. Good. Let's do that one more time. And we're going to flip onto our side from here. And flip, 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 flip. Both legs are long. So you can stay here, or you can lengthen. Your choice, just make sure that the bottom waist is off the floor, and then swing the leg. That's it. Good. Try not to rock the hips. Good. One more. Good. Bring both legs together and lift and release. Lift, release, lift. Ooh. Lift my balance. It's not very good on that side. That's it. One more time. Lift. Pull the knees in. Rotate on your back. And release. Holding it here. Rocking gently. Side to side. Good. And then from here, let's give ourselves a nice roll up. And roll. Okay. So from here, let's hinge back and lift the feet and release. Lift the feet and release. Lift the feet and release. Lift, release, lift. 2 more. And release. Let's come on up. Let's roll down. Good. Let's roll back up. And once we're almost up, pull the feet up. The legs down and roll down. Roll up, legs up, down, and release. 2 more. Don't forget to breathe. That's it. Last one. And release. Beautiful. And let's, I'm almost done. We're almost done. Okay. So from here, let's take the ball and the band. So we're going to put the ball right behind our sacrum, right at our sacrum. And then from here, we're just going to tuck the tailbone under to go put more pressure on the ball. And then we're going to stay here. And then from here, Pull, bring the band behind you. And let's press it. And then come back, straighten the lower back. And roll around the lower back only. And back up. So the chest stays open. Good. And again. That's it. 2 more. Last one. Good. And let's change this a little bit. So we're gonna roll up. As we're coming up, we're gonna turn back, roll down, roll up, open, back, down, and roll up, open. Try not to move the knees at all. Good. And release. So this brings up us to flat foot. So sit on the ball. Good. Or your cushion. But we want to try something that is uneven. Slide bend in the knees. And notice that if you move your legs, it creates some instability. So we're going to try not to move our legs at all. Find a nice long spine. And then from here, we're going to rotate to one side, back to center, and rotate. Working really hard at not losing our balance, not losing our stability on the ball. No movement on the ball. Good. Let's do that one more time. Nice. And release. Let's come on off the ball. Let's bring our legs into mermaid legs. Okay, bring the arms out and then reach as far as you can and then come back. Let's reach. Let's hold it there. Bring the hand down. Lift the leg. Extend. Back and down. So we're going to try not to push with our bottom hand. Lift the leg. Extend the leg. Back, down, and up. And again, reach until you feel like you're going to fall over. Little support. Extend, back, and down. So we're going to try now not to get our hand involved. So you can stay here. Feel free to put your hand down again. Lift the knee. Extend the leg. Pull it forward. So you're into a seated position. Bring it back and down. And again, reach, lift the knee, extend the leg. Bring it forward. Back to the side. Down and up. Now the leg may not want to go all the way forward. That's okay. Reach, lift the knee, extend, forward, and back. Put the hand down. Reach the leg as far back as you can. Both hands down. Lean forward a little bit. Lift the leg. And lift. 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 Try not to arch the lower back. One more. And from here, let's come on up. Beautiful. And find your front knee and lean over and back. Maybe you're going to feel a little bit more if you take your chest on the outside of the leg. Good. And release. Let's go to the other side. And arms out. And reach as far as you can. Come back. Good. Reach. Little tip. Lift the knee. Back. And then come back forward. And then reach. Tip the arm. lift, down, and up. So I can feel it. This is a little bit of a stronger side. That's it. Reach, lift. And let's add the leg extension. So reach, tip, extend the leg, back, ooh, and back. And again, reach, tip, lift, back, and up. Let's do that 2 more times. Reach, tip, forward. Oops, I lied. Let's do that 1 more time without the leg forward. Good. And back. So now try not to touch the floor. So we're going to reach, extend the leg, forward, back, and in. And reach, forward. Let's see if we can make it to a seated position. Reach, and in. That's it. Good. Good. Ooh. One last time. Reach, forward, side, and back. Find your knee and lean over. Oops, I forgot something. Reach as far back, take the top leg, and lift and lower. That's it. 2 more. Nice. Last one. Good. And release. So now find your front knee. Fold. And back. Maybe you need to move a little bit. Fold. That's it. 2 more. Last one. Good. And release. Nice. Okay. So let's come on up. Onto the knees. Pat under your knee if you want. I'm going to take one leg forward. So from here, we're going to stretch the front of the hip. So instead of just leaning forward, I want you to pull your pubic bone up. So right away, that's going to give you a stretch in the front of the hip. And then you can lean forward until you feel that's enough of a stretch. And I'm going to take one arm up, and I'm going to reach it back. Good. And let's keep it behind us. Take the other hand, hold on to that arm. And reach the head to the opposite shoulder. Good. And release. Beautiful. Let's go to the other side. Good. So start a nice position, almost 90-90 helps. Pull the tailbone up. Feel the hips, have the hip opening a little bit. And then lean forward. Don't forget to breathe. Take the arm up and reach it back, and then right behind. Square your chest, don't lose your hip. Hold on to that arm with the other hand, and you can take it ear to the shoulder. That's it. Good. And release. Beautiful. So from that kneeling position, we're going to try to stand up all the way up without using our hands. So feel free to move in any way that you need. And then we're going to stretch now our back line. So from here, bending the knees, you can round forward or you can hinge. And inhale, bending the knees. Exhaling, Reaching the legs as long as we feel comfortable. Make sure that you are supporting yourself if you need to. And that support can come from the thighs. Good. That's it. Good. One more time. Hold it here. Take the shoulders to one side. Bend the opposite knee. And then come back to center, bending both knees. And lengthen the legs. Go to the other side. Bend the opposite knee. Come back to center. Bend the knees. Bring yourself up. Take the arms up. Hold on to your wrist. Press left foot into the ground. Reach the hips to the left. Upper body to the right. And bending the knees. Rounding forward. Let's make it to the other side. Switch the hand. Shift the weight onto the right foot. Arms to the right. And rotate back to center. Come on up. Great class. I hope you had fun. And looking forward to see you in that beautiful new studio. Well, it will be beautiful. Take care.